Hello everybody, welcome to episode 2, season 3 this time, since I know which season it is, of the Spotter's Guide. And as you can see, not a lot has changed. I've started moving a couple of things around here, and what I'm really interested in doing is starting a little farm, I think down this way by the water and such, so that I can start having easier access to food. So we've updated. We are using, I believe it's F now? Let me go check real quick. Yep, F, which has the new textures for all the stones and stuff like that. So if these things are a little weird, or different from what you're seeing, or used to seeing, that would be why. So I think the other thing I did offline was I made a zinc saw, so I could start more effectively using the wood that I've gathered. And I went off and I found some basalt, and there it is. Basalt mine is 273 that way. I think when I last left you guys, I was over in that area, near the shale. So, anywho, we're just... oh, hickory tree. So, I started planting the hickory trees. Not sure if that was in the last episode, don't think it was. But this is just a couple of saplings that I had on me, and so I placed them down. And they're slowly growing into a nice little forest here. There we go. I like trying to get at least 2 saplings out of every tree. It doesn't always happen, but when it does, I can just chop the tree down and be fine with it. Oops. That was not the right set of leaves to hit. Just the one. That happens. So, what we need for a farm is going to be a shovel and a way to get rid of that skeleton, which I think I have right here. But I want to start a chicken farm, and for that you need... wheat. So I'm thinking of flattening out this area down here, replacing some of the sand with some dirt, and just making a nice little garden here. Or actually, you know, I think I'll do it over there. This might be a nice place to build some kind of a little boathouse or something like that. So we'll save this for a little bit later down the line. We'll come over to the plains and just start flattening things out a little, because unfortunately we can't get flowing water without killing a bunch of zombies, which I have not done yet. So I think making a little farm here in between these 2 sources of water will be pretty cool. So I'm going to try and leave the hill there kind of sculpted that way. We'll just chop along the dotted line here. Also going to have to put our pick to use, because there's clearly going to be stone this far underground. Yeah, look at that. No block falling zones. I guess that's in single player only. I never noticed that. So, know it's been a while since recorded the last video. So some changes is I've been redoing my computer this week, as I added in a new set of hard drives. So hopefully slowing down because of drive space will not be a problem anymore, and I will just be able to continuously record a couple of videos in the mood, or when I'm in the mood, and not have to worry about it anymore. So I don't want to really use the basalt. I got plenty of diorite. There we go. Oh. Well, that was annoying. I have heard that there's a bug where rock napping every now and again will crash you. And apparently that is exactly what happened. So anyhow, we're back. Going to make a couple of shovels. Was it dacite? No, diorite. Going to make a couple of shovels so I can get through this oops, no, that's right, cool. So I can get through this pile here. Here, let me stand right about there. Dacite, diorite, there we go. And just the same old, same old. Probably should have done this offline so you guys don't have to watch me make half a dozen shovels. The only thing I wish is that I didn't have to go back to this screen to start another one. I don't mind chipping off all the little pieces, but the entry into it seems a little odd. There we go. 5 shovels. That should be good enough. Let's get rid of you. There we go. Of course, I'm not even going to be able to hold that, am I? This is where I'm glad we can do this. Hickory, cool. And some ash. There we go. So, put together our shovel, and how many of them can I make? 1, 2, 3... And back to clearing this off. So if I can get the water to flow from both angles, both sides, it will be able to hydrate pretty nicely. I could actually make it source water. Ooh, could I do that? Could I dig enough of the water where... No, I wouldn't be able to get it to extend down a channel or anything like that. So we'll just have to do this the flowing waterway. So, a little bit of information. I know 1.3 is out right now, and so a lot of people's questions are is when's Terra Firmacraft getting updated for 1.3, actually 1.3.1. The answer is when Forge is updated. MCP looks ready to go, which is the main modding library that modders use, but Terra Firmacraft also uses MCP and Player API. The one that looks like it's going to be taking a bit of time right now is the Forge mod. So that's what we're waiting on, or that's what Biox is waiting on, and that's what the rest of us are waiting on for Biox. So if you want to have an idea as to when Terra Firmacraft will be 1.3.1, keep an eye on Forge. When Forge updates to 1.3.1, then we'll at least be able to start updating. Did that just pop? Oh, piece of stone. Granite. Nice. That's granite? No. 25, 44, 10. And this looks like diorite to me. So 25, 44, 34, 10. Diorite? Yeah. I wonder how I got a piece of granite. Am I on an edge, I wonder? Hills Edge 9. Hills 9, I mean, maybe Hills 9 has... No, Hills 9 has diorite. That looks like diorite. We shall have to investigate that. Oh, and our sun's going down. It's never a good thing. Get rid of that overhead. And there is clearly a transition here with the different colors of dirt and such. So maybe it's just one of the overlaps and there is granite to be found somewhere near here. Nope, siltstone. or siltstone or claystone, one of the more pinkish type of colors. Boy, farming is hard work. That's where I can make dirt piles. But you can't. Excuse me. So, end goal, chicken farm. You know, maybe do cows and stuff like that, but since the chickens produce food without having to kill them, they seem to be one of the easier options to go with right now. I can also use the feathers, as I am definitely an archer. I like keeping things well away from anywhere I want them to blow up, and arrows definitely help with that. So this looks like it'll be a nice little strip. Let's kind of go back to about here. "15 arrows. We shall axe murdery this guy." Should probably just make javelins. I have so many sticks and stones. And apparently they break bones. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that was lame. On the other hand, it still sounds like a good idea. Can always use stone. Can always use dirt is actually what I meant to say. So rotten flesh, we still don't want you. Go away. Can't do anything with a single piece of granite. 5 dacite is still going to leave me. Whoa, 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 whoa. See, that is why we have the bow and arrow. Haha. Yeah, this is getting a little dangerous here. Turn that one into one as well. So, not a type of stone I have, which I believe rules out siltstone, so this is likely clay. Let me just, yep, I already got silt. I'm expecting things to fall on my head at any oh, Kenta. Wonder what was going on there. So, need to keep in mind that creatures are invulnerable when they're flashing red, so we don't waste too much of the axe. Yeah, it sounds like the skeleton's resting right above my head. I saw the zombie flesh out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, what kind of stone is that? That doesn't look like what I was picking up. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, laggy, laggy, laggy. I blame the skeleton. Knocking dirt down on my head. What kind of a bastard's that? It's always easier to work during the day. I will definitely give people that. But I do sometimes like the challenge of just, you know, taking the world the way it is, seeing what you can do with it. So I want to kind of terrace this edge off. And I also want to remove any exposed stone. Just kind of, you know, give it a nice finish. That's the whole form and function thing that I'm usually droning on and on about. Let me see. Only 27 of those. Gonna see if I can't use gravity to my... There we go. Ha ha ha. Come on, jump up like a big zombie, little boy. Aww. I got some good distance on him that time, though. Is he coming back? Yep, there he is. Oops, I didn't mean to fall. So, while we wait for... Oop, skeleton. Skeleton is up there. Nice. And now we got a spider. I guess now would be an okay time to vamoose. Run over to a safer location. As I'm running past a whole bunch of zombies. Check and see what time it is. No moon. So gotta be getting pretty close. Yeah, there we go. So that should have outran most of the stuff. So, here are the two different types of rock. I believe shale? Slate? Slate and shale. Yep, slate. Some diorite. So I'm trying to pick my flooring. Yes, I have the diorite in there, I believe. So I can see the little 2 dot and a thing, 2 dot and a thing. So I'm thinking maybe a little bit of a darker flooring in this particular room. So, oops, need to do that little trick. Shale's okay. If I put in one of those, get the basalt. I mean, everybody likes a good basalt. Oops. Yes, yes, we already know what diorite looks like. So, basalt. Put the shale down next to it. So, it's just, trying to pick a color. Going from fairly bright outside. Got a light entrance area. Nice hickory wood for the house separation. And I don't know, I'm torn. I'm torn between the shale and the basalt. They both have a nice dark color, but maybe I don't want to go that dark. So maybe the shale will win out on this one. Since I'm all the way back here, let me drop off stuff I do not need. I definitely do not need so many stacks of stone on me. Fine basalt, we will take those though. Stack of sticks, 1 should be good. Don't want to use the basalt because I don't want to get tempted. And I don't need bricks. Ore bones. More than enough food. Might need the saw. Never know. There's the axe. I tend to always keep my metal tools on me. Just I don't like getting them out of my sight. And I'll keep some hickory with me just in case. But 64, there we go. Everything's looking pretty good. Sometimes that's just what you have to do. So we'll rush back. Oh, and we'll deal with the creeper. Because he is not welcome in my farm. If he could just control his temper, everything would be fine. But no. Get too close, he gets all pissed off. Ooh, fruit tree. It's been such a while since I played. I don't remember what fruit tree that is. Or even what month it is. Let me see. Early summer? June. Looks like we're about to be visited. Nice. 2 shots and 1 arrow back. Means I don't have to go kill any more chickens to get their feathers. So, I could just jump on this, take that dirt down, but all it would do is fall, and I'd have to dig it up anyways. And I just noticed the sycamore flying on a island. Nice. It's definitely an interesting landmark to be able to find your place from. Oh yeah, just see the dozen or so floating blocks of dirt with the huge tree on top of it. So once I get this trimmed down to its minimal terracing, we will start sculpting it out. Like, you know, that really doesn't fit there, because we're trying to bring it back in. Time to make another one. Are approaching done with these though, so that's kind of cool. Well, done for this project. Never really get done using shovels. Nice terrace. Just, you know, keep it one away from the edge there. That'll allow us to bring this back in a little bit. And I wanted to make a nice sweeping entry here. So maybe we sweep this in a little bit here more. Looks pretty good. Give us a little more of a coastline. Not exactly sure where I'll be running my path, but I will be doing it. So now we need to deal with this one. And then with the floor. So I'm thinking I'm going to have this whole bottom area actually be a farm. So I want wheat growing up and down this entire area. I'm going to put an entrance with a little path that kind of goes along the water, or maybe even over the water, that will flow into here. But then I'm also considering like a little bit of a bridge that goes over it to kind of bridge the gap between these two. So if I'm going to do that, see, design considerations here, is I think I actually want to leave a flat wall right about, like, suppose the path comes from up above, we'd want a staircase down, and they're always 3 wide. So stairs and then stairs. Yep. This will lead us to our path down here. And then thump, thump, thump. And there. So pathway there, there, means that this needs to be cleared out a bit. Which means the pathway will likely come from that direction. Maybe we'll just keep this nice flat. That's 3. There we go. Supports for the side here. And behold, the start of our roadway at the edge of a farm. So we'll fall 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4. But we can slope the rest of this back. So, and we'll just signify that there as well. And we'll worry about the actual construction of the bridge and such at a later date. There's no sense in doing that when we're trying to get to the farm. This is how you end up, you know, going, oh, I want to do this, that, and the other, and then 8 hours later, you've been playing tons and tons of Minecraft, and suddenly you realize you didn't do anything that you said you'd wanted to get done that day. Get our little one line back terrace going again. There we go. Pink. Oh, nice. This will make building the bridge a little easier. Hell, maybe, you know, I'll even put a wall and a pathway down this way, or a little bit over here, and head off in that direction, because pretty much everybody's over there somewhere, so we will eventually need to build in that direction. And this is like, this rubs against my grain here, is using the metal tool not to be looking for metal. I always like trying to at least get a replacement, but you know, I have the sluices as a backup. I have the areas where I can still get some loose stone, and you can always just go hunting for more metal. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just go and find it. Having a stone tool kind of helps with that, though. One thing I do need to do, though, is set up a bloomery before I forget to. That would rather not be very fun. So just a little trimming on the stone. Trimming this part out so I can actually plant. We'll trim the little diorite over there, and a little bit of the claystone there, I believe. Claystone, right? Yep. This is why you need a better pick. These things last forever, but they take forever. I am told that we have actually found some iron and such, but I've just been so busy this week between work and setting up the computer that I have not gotten a chance to play. So, have a few moments now, have a wedding to go to in, wow, about an hour or so. So I'm not sure how much more I'll be able to do. I think I'm just going to be able to finish this little farm off, and that's going to be about it. Did I dig this all back one too far? I think I did. Now the question is, do I want to keep it since I already terraced this side? Use the tools. Still doesn't explain where the granite came from, though. Then as we just fill this area back in, so the question I've been having is, alright, you make a wooden bucket, you get a thing of finite water. If it has nowhere to flow, it will stay. What happens if you have finite water flowing into flowing water? Does it just kind of disappear and even out? I do not know. And another night. Yeah, I think I'll just terrace this back. You know what? I have a ton of torches. Why am I not using them? Of course, now is not really the time to be doing this because things could already be spawning. Another good use for Ray's minimap. So you can just go and see where areas look kind of dark and just take care of them. That should keep me mostly safe, I would think. Not 100%, but if most of the things that were going to be spawning and then able to see me would be like right within that range. So, here is our land. Now the thing I did not mention that I was going to do is I'm actually going to like kidney bean this. Make it look a little bit more like an outlet sort of deal. Oops. Another shovel down. There we go. Because I can connect all this water, this will actually all turn into source blocks of water for me. Boom, 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 ta-da! So that gets me source blocks over to here. And water goes at a radius of 4 or so, that's usually what I do, but I like the whole strips. It'll flow up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go away, skeleton, I don't want to deal with you right now. We can just hide behind here. Watch him have his cheaty hacks. I'll have to watch the video. How did that happen? That was weird. Did I take rid of those leaves a long time ago? So, 7 was the second torch. I can only get it to start here on this edge. Oh, crap. You are not to ruin my edging. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, two, three. So it looks like it would fit. I'd be able to plant everywhere, is what that little calculation will let me do. So, now the question is, do I have it go down the center? And is this the center? 1, 2, 3 to the center-ish. Nope. Yeah, center. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep, this would be the center. As it passes underneath the bridge, this is where it becomes the most narrow. Widens up over there, so for sake of wanting a somewhat productive farm, source water, I can pick up zombie meat again, just what I always wanted to be able to do. No. So, there we go. That will be the farm. Ah, crap. Not after all this. You go blow up somewhere else. Alright. Stone hoe. Stone hoe. Ooh, let me look this one up. I haven't made a stone hoe in a very, very long time. So just going over to the wiki. And then onto the plans page. Which appears to have been moved. Oh no, on the left hand side, there we go. Wiki is slow today. Oh, they consolidated it so it's much easier to see though. So, okay, yeah, cool. So it's just that. I think what I usually do is something like that with the extra piece in here. So that would explain why that doesn't work though. Needs that extra piece. Just gonna make the one of these as I don't think we need a whole bunch. Aha! His entrance was ruined by a skeleton, apparently. Now he's gonna die over here, and I'll get all of his stuff. Oh, I'm out of arrows. He just might die. So, going to get rid of the sand here. As I'm not going to the farm for a sandy beach. But I don't want that to be flowing. So we'll do that. So aside from my brother, this is the first visitor to this area. We'll see what he thinks of it later. Whoa, I really do need 2 of these. That's, maybe even 3. That's quite amazing. That stone hoe really sucks. Bink, 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 bink. So I didn't see where he went. Ah, there he is. Yep. So let's hop over to chat.
Unmuted and unmuted.
Hello.
Hello.
Find my area, did we?
Watched your videos, I did.
I heard twang, I'm like, what's the skeleton fighting?
I tried to sneak up on you. I found your building and then I looked around for you and I'm like, oh, there he is. So I snuck around the northern edge of that, the water, and I swam across over here.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, just finishing up the farm here. And yeah, did need 3 hoes.
That's quite a lot of farmland you have there.
I like to have to farm only every now and again.
Yep.
So,
I really just want to come over here, set a waypoint so I can see you are quite a ways away.
yeah, I think I'm about 1,000 blocks or so. Actually, I'm 1,000 blocks from spawn, so I think like you guys are another few hundred away from that.
Actually, we're just, yeah, probably about that.
Yeah, it works out well.
That works out well.
Anywho, I'm gonna end this. Or no, I'll go get the wheat real quick and at least plant it and get rid of those two things. Oops. And they're gonna eat the sand, eh? Give me that sand. There we go. So yeah, staircase comes down here. You know, I think I'm going to actually dirt.
Oh yeah, I finally got this stupid thing to show up. You're at least 1,000 from Sinlock and farther from the rest of us.
Yeah, it's about right. I mean, I am...
Except Moshi. Moshi's somewhere between here and there.
Ah. Oh, got some trees growing. Now the question is where did I put my seeds? There's 13 wheat seeds. Is that all I have? That is all I have. So we will have to be taking care of these. So, before the next episode, I'll probably work on the pathway here and actually have a more explicit manner of getting from place to place. But for now, this is going to be it. We're just going to get this growing, and best pattern for now is single line. There's 8 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll just do 3 over here. So, pick up our lumber again, since we don't want to just leave it floating here in the air. There we go. Start of a wheat farm. Just gonna put some torches back. Oops. Well, pick something up, I guess, but... Yeah, hahaha. We will likely put some slabs or something over the tops of that. Let's lights. Should keep things. Oop, nope. That is good for now, but not good forever. Did I put anything else down that low? Just this one and that one, eh? Well, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, watching me make a farm, start doing some road construction. And next time around, hopefully we'll have a larger farm and a larger road. And I'm going to start working on building the house up, getting a bloomery going, things of that nature. So, you know, really start settling in here. Maybe even move some of the sluice stuff over there to, like, you know, I kind of like it at the base of that mountain over that way. That would look pretty cool. Eventually, if I can get, like, some flowing water or whatever to fall down the mountain, it'd be neat to have a little bit of a waterfall and then some sluices set up at the bottom of it. So, anywho, see you guys next time.